Now, though, last night a brand new show kicked off the search for 2 actors to play the lead roles in the West End production of Mamma Mia.
We're here to find out who will become the next Sophie and Sky in the West End.
So when you're near me, darling, can't you hear me? SOS. Knowing me, knowing you, it's the best I can do. Oh, finally facing my wall.
And we've made a decision. None of you are going.
Well, joining me now are Marcellus, Craig, Tobias, Darcy, Callum, Sakil and Owen. And they're all fighting it out to play Sky. I've got to admit, I watched the whole show last night and it's really tough. There's lots of laughter and lots of fun, but you've got to be able to sing, dance, act. You've got 4 judges breathing down your neck, Mamma Mia experts there as well. I'm guessing you're feeling some sort of stress.
Yeah, it's been like such a roller coaster ride, and the pressure that we have to be put under to be on top and to be on top of our form. But literally, there's so much camaraderie, there's so much love and support. Like, we're pulling through.
What was the workshop section like? I mean, that whole experience just to watch was quite Callum instantly. I'm catching your reaction.
I mean, like, you're sitting in front of these people for the first time, you know who they are, they don't know who you are, and you want to make a really good impression. And, you know, I mean, some of us were feeling ill that day. You know, we were tired from travelling loads and walking around the island, and it was just a lot of pressure. And yeah, I think we actually did a decent job on it.
You did a brilliant job, but this is your first sort of musical theatre experience, isn't it?
Yes, it was.
So, and you've got, you've got Martin Lowe, who is the vocal coach and musical director. I mean, a very well-respected person. He scared me a little bit, because you want to do really well for him.
Yeah, I mean, he's kind of intimidating when he wants to be, but he's really just a little teddy bear.
Yeah.
It's true, we all know.
You're looking for brownie points, Callum.
It's almost worse then, because you're like, you don't want to disappoint him. You're like, I'm so sorry.
But he's the kind of person you need on your side.
Yeah.
And from day one, he could tell that I hadn't done this kind of thing before. So he took me under his wing, helped me out, and yeah, I can't thank him enough.
Yeah, no, that's brilliant. And you said about feeling under the weather. You were both feeling quite kind of groggy. You had some sort of a throat infection as well. You don't want that when you're singing in front of Martin.
Oh my gosh, I had like tonsillitis and I didn't even find out till like later on. But then obviously like the whole climate and everything was such a, like, it just really dried us out. And then, yeah, to do that, I was so nervous. I was literally, even now, it's the anxiety of it. Like, it was really hard. But the judges, like, to fair play, they were so supportive, and Martin and everybody, to help pull us through. And at the end of the day, you have to pull through. When you're doing shows, 8 shows a week, you've got to, you know.
So. Which is what Amber said, you know, one of the big takeaways from that, you know, this first week is exactly that. It's
hard work.
Of that, yeah.
It is hard work. How many of you were genuine Mamma Mia fans and ABBA fans before this?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Of course you were.
Really? Was you?
Music is just so iconic, isn't it? Because we've all sang it, whether it's at a wedding or a karaoke or whatever, over the years. So you kind of feel that pressure, don't you?
Yeah, sure.
I think with ABBA as well, and especially since filming, I hear it everywhere. And I don't know whether it's like recency bias or something, but I'll go anywhere and it's like in the supermarket or it's like, just like on karaoke, it's everywhere.
It follows us around.
It's like the third last song at work before we close down every night. It's
Vu just like sets me up for the day. I'm sorry.
It is a bit of an earworm, isn't it? Once it's there, it's there. They talked about the bromance, Sakil, Owen. You guys clearly got along very well from the very beginning. Yeah. What's it like to perform then together while still being in competition, of course, when you do have such a close bond?
Were we really even like thinking about that?
It never felt like that in the slightest. Yeah. I feel like with this performance, you have to show that you are a team. That's going to be your biggest asset in being a performer on stage. You know, you're always going to have to perform with your ensemble together, and you have to work together. So even though it's a competition, I feel like we only elevated each other.
I think like the fact that we bounced off each other so well so early as well, it just made, like Alan said last night, like we're having fun, so the audience are going to have fun.
Yeah, it did. It felt like that. And this is your first time in Greece, Darcy. What a way to introduce yourself to a country.
It's the most craziest kind of thing to, like, I mean, stepping off that plane, you know, for the first time, especially with all the boys as well, it's been just, buzzing.
I see you've still got the fringe.
Yeah, I've cut down a little bit. I mean, you know, there's no wind in here at the moment, so we're all good. But...
For those who maybe didn't catch it last night, Alan Carr, one of our judges, did say that the wind was blowing the fringe a lot.
Yeah, I mean, I checked my phone immediately, and the nickname Pedal Bin, I think that's going to be with me for the rest of my life. So I'm excited. You know, I'll keep this trim down.
Keep it like that. The Sophies are phenomenal. They're really impressive. They're on this morning after us, I believe. So you're taking over daytime today. What's the relationship like between the boys and the girls?
We're all like one big family. Like, we really are like one big family. Everybody wants the best for everybody, and you can tell.
I think you're all in the same boat, and you know, that's it. And we're all like brothers and sisters, and we just want the best for everyone.
The thing is, everyone's going to give the best, you know, impression of themselves and their best work when surrounded and supported by like-minded people with similar experience in that moment, which, you know, it's an intense experience. And so to be able to share that and to be able to kind of one-up each other in the most positive way is a great thing. You know?
Intense, but very unique and brilliant. There's a year-long contract at the West End at stake here, so it's a huge deal for whoever gets it. It's a brilliant show. It's just beautiful. I love the judges. You guys were just great. The Sophies were beautiful. Best of luck with it all. The judges kind of start to vote you off, and then the public have the final say, don't they, on the live finale? So it's all ahead of us. But it's been brilliant to see you. Thank you so much for coming in. I just want to sing stuff now. Sadly, I can't. I'll never be a Sophie, let me tell you. Mamma Mia, I Have a Dream continues on Sunday, 6:15 on ITV1.